Yeah, you read the title right, but those are Shakur Stevenson's words, not mine. If you got a moment, check it out real quick for yourself.
Is this the kind of performances you want to do leading forward and getting this kind of accolade?
Hell no. I ain't gonna lie. I want to put on performances, but I also kind of took more punishment than usual. So I want to get back on my boxing, make sure I don't take a lot of punishment in there. So I don't plan on getting hit no more.
Did Shakur really just say what we heard him say? When Turkey is like doubling down on this no running rule and, you know, talking about Tom and Jerry, the cat and mouse game and boxers running around, and then Shakur says that he's not going to put on a performance like that again? I think Shakur could have been okay without saying that. I don't think him saying that really helped anything. I love Shakur's God-given talent, but what happens when Shakur gets in there with another God-given talent with more power than Williams Zepeda? I mean, this doesn't really like drum up a lot of interest in seeing Shakur face a more dangerous fighter than Zepeda, who was dropped by Tevin Farmer, a guy who had a horrible record, man. I mean, I don't mean horrible. I'm just saying that this whole undefeated pedestalization that we have and all of that, if we're looking at it through that lens, Tevin Farmer had a horrible record. Everybody loves authenticity and transparency, but when you slogan belt to ass, this is not a good look after you slogan belt to ass to be the brand of your performance, and then you come out and say you don't want to do that again. This is like I don't want to like shit on Shakur. This is not what I'm doing, but like I said before, some things are better left unsaid. You know, belt the ass, and then you say you don't want to do this again. You didn't drop him. Tevin Farmer dropped him and all of that. Much love to Shakur, though, y'all. Much love to Shakur. He's very talented. I think he still has room to improve. I think that he could be very dangerous in the exchanges if he chose to. Shakur could be very dangerous in the exchanges. I mean, it's the punch that you don't see. And Shakur likes to wait till you stop punching a punch, like I heard Showbiz say, which is very accurate. Shakur likes to wait till you get your shit off, and he catches you. He lulls you to sleep, and then he pieces you up. But if he only knew that maybe taking a risk and letting his God-given ability shine, he might be able to slip and hit somebody on the button and have them convulsing like. Shakur has that type of talent, man. I don't know what the future holds, but he's still relatively young, so that there might be a fight that pulls that out of him, because he said that William pulled something out of him, but no. In those trenches for real, when he's really struggling and trying to get through a round and really his back against the wall and he has to overcome, that's when his real greatness will show. That's when he will really show what he has deep down inside, which could be a brutal counterpunch on his opponent that his opponent wasn't even expecting.
Eddie and Shakur, would you now consider this your best win?
It could, because he pushed me to another level. He brought out a side of me that y'all didn't get to see. So I showed y'all something tonight. So at the end of the day, it could be one of my best wins.
Anyways, y'all, I love all of my boxing fans. Subscribe to Triangle Theories with me, jaysquiz, when you get a chance. Much love, y'all.